Welcome back, everybody. Today we are Madden 24, playing Madden 25 rosters and rebuilding the Chicago Bears with Caleb Williams. I'll show you kind of what I mean by Madden 25 rosters. As you can see, Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen, Rome, Kieran, Gerald Everett. So these are the rosters going into next season as of now. Um, Pretty solid team if you look at this roster. We have good corners, good safeties, a good D end. Um, Javon Dexter is a young D tackle. Hopefully, he could improve and become something. You have Edmonds and Edwards at linebacker, and a really good all-around offense. The one moves I'm gonna make is moving Nate Davis into the center, and then Kieran into a right guard. And this is because we already have tackles. So there's no real reason to keep Kieran as a backup because he's so young and kind of needs time to play and improve. So let's do that real quick. There's a few trades I want to make, and I think it's essential that we build up a really good defensive line. Offensively, we look pretty dominant. Kieran, Gerald Everett's not really a necessary piece to this team, but we got to fix this D line. There's a few things I think we can go out and go get. All right, our first trade is in. We traded a lot of value, 3 second-round picks. Next year we have 2 second-rounders, not this upcoming season, but the year after. We have 2 second-rounders anyways, and we have 2 firsts this next offseason. So we're really only losing 1 second, but we're getting Quentin Williams. I mean, that's a D tackle to really, really help your team out. I think it's time to look for a DN now, though. That was really easy. Carl Granderson, that's going to be our starting DN. We just gave up Ryan Bates. I mean, that is nothing in comparison to what we're getting out of this. So much value in Carl Granderson, and that's an instant way to shore up a defensive line. Now we just have to find our outside linebacker. This is ridiculous. I just tested something out. McKay Beck was on trade block. That's a superstar right tackle, 24 years old. We gave him Nate Davis as our new center. I mean, crazy switch from Kai Becton, but that's a disgusting offensive line. To complete this defense, I think we're signing Alexander Johnson and moving him over to outside linebacker. You know what? Just because we're also getting Cam Akers, just in case there's injuries. All right, the team is finalized. This team is disgusting. I mean, look at that offense. The defense just as stacked. You might see a weakness right at D tackle, but these guys are young and looking to improve. I mean, just straight studs everywhere on this defense and offense. I think we're ready to go. Let's get to midseason. I'll see you then. All right, we're at midseason 5-2. Packers are 6-0. So our division still definitely tough. Caleb Williams is getting off breakout trait. That is awesome. The team is looking good, and I think we're ready to. I don't think there's any real changes we need to make. Let's go to playoffs. Oh, before we go to playoffs, let's just check re-signing, see if we have anyone really need to negotiate. Jalen Johnson, we need back. A lot of years, but that's a good deal. Cam Akers, I don't really need, and everyone else no. So let's go to playoffs. Year one done, 11-6. Packers are 14-3. Crazy enough, but this team looks great. I mean, 11-6. Caleb Williams, 41-11, 4,500 yards. Looks like a beast. Running the ball, DeAndre Swift, 19 touchdowns, 1,200 rushing yards. Great season. DJ Moore and Rome both did good. Keenan also had a good year. Cole Kmet also played well. That's just all a product of the Caleb Williams dominance. Defensively, Montez Sweat and Quentin Williams. This is just a disgusting D-line. Dexter, I mean, probably not much ability for him to do much, but Carl Granderson, 6 sacks is not too bad, especially since so many of our guys are already getting sacks. Tremaine Edmonds played well. Didn't get too many picks, but that is okay. Let's check yearly awards. Caleb Williams is 5th for MVP. That's great. Your NFC, oof, all the way down to 8. That's not awesome. I kind of wish you were higher than that, but that is okay. Quinton and Montez, 5 and 6. That is sick. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Really? Jordan Addison beats us out. That is shocking. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We didn't really have anyone, so that is okay. Um, Quarterback, Caleb at 3. Best running back, we were at 4. Wide receivers, I mean, we had a great year this year. Offensive line, Mekhi Becton. Wow, that is awesome. Almost won best defensive lineman. No one there, no one there, and no one there. All right, well, we're on to our first playoff game. Let's get into it. All right, we are here. Wow, against the Buccaneers. This is not a bad matchup for us. I do think if we play well, I think we could beat anyone. But let's get into simming this game. Let's go to end of the quarter. We kick the ball first. Score first. That's awesome. On to the second. I believe they're driving. They score. But we fire right back. 21-7. And the half, 28-14. We have 2 touchdowns coming out at half, and we get ball. Let's go to the end of the quarter. Hopefully, we have a good drive. Not really much happening on either side of the ball, but that is okay. We stop them on the goal line. Let's slow it down a little bit. Normal speed now. Towards the end of the game, we were up 21. That is basically it. I mean, this is pretty hard for them to come back from, and we kneel it out. That is game. We move on. 35-14. Great game. Caleb Williams played very well. Beat Baker Mayfield. DeAndre Swift, pretty average day, but Keenan, DJ, and Rome all did pretty dang well. Sack-wise, Montez got 1, and pick came from Jalen Johnson. I mean, we paid him a lot of money. I hope he's in that. All right, we're already into divisional round. Going against the Eagles is a tough team. Jalen Hurts just won MVP. But let's get into it. Same setup as last time. This is a much less favorable team to go against, but we got this. Kick the ball off. Nothing happening on either side of the ball. They score first. We have the ball driving to end the quarter. Hopefully we get a touchdown, and we do. They answer right back, though. 21-10, 17-21 to start the half. We should be getting ball. Hopefully we could drive down, get a long, good drive, and then end this game. I mean, we gotta not put points up on the board. They are stuffing us. Down 14 with a quarter to go. Let's see how this goes. We score. Get a stop. We score again. Let's slow this down. I see third and inches. Let's go to the end of the game. Do they convert? And they do. It's tough. They're moving the ball pretty well. That's upsetting. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 4. They might go for it here, but we'll see. They kick a field goal. That's a minute on the board for us to do something. Let's see if Caleb has it. And to win this game. Interception. That is it. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Caleb Williams throws a pick when we need him the most. I don't even want to look at the stats. That stinks. All right, we have very little free re-signing moves to be made. Let's hop right into free agency. There is not much that we need to sign. I mean, I don't really know where we even be looking. Maybe a D tackle. I mean, that could always be a need. Michael Pierce would be crazy. That's a big D line. Outside linebacker would not be horrible. Alexander Johnson's kind of a price tag now, right? Yeah, $9 million. Wow. Honestly, I like Landon Roberts. 1-year deal. He wants to be here. We want him here. Let's go sign Landon Roberts. We have the money. There's no reason to not to. Let's go get Michael Pierce. That is the beast front. Steelers are also paying him, but hopefully we could beat him out. I don't believe we need really anything else. Uh, yeah, I think we're good. Let's see if they sign. Hoping we get both. We get Michael Pierce, steal from the Steelers, and Landon Roberts is being difficult. We got a similar week. And we get Landon Roberts and Michael Pierce. This is a great offseason. We have very little needs. Let's go to the draft. Before we hit the draft, I just want you guys to look at this roster. Caleb Williams, X Factor. DJ Moore, all the way up to X Factor. Rome got Superstar. Swift already had Superstar. Makai kept his. Komet got Superstar. This offensive line is insane. Defensively, Granderson got Star. Tyreek got a Superstar. Quinn is still an X Factor. Montez, I think he was a star before, and that is it. Kevin Byard did lose his, which kind of stinks. But when you look at this team, I mean, the only hole that you see is with Dexter. That's not even a hole because we have Michael Pierce subbing there. I mean, my God, this defense is crazy. I guess one improvement, if there's a really good corner, we're taking a good corner. I don't know how I feel about Kyler Gordon, but he's a good player. Now, a linebacker not be horrible. And offensively, I mean, maybe you want to replace Kieran already, but even then, you don't really have much needs. But let's get to the draft. All right, we have 2 first rounders, so we're in a good spot to take some shots at some players. Offensive line isn't like a need, but if there's someone good on the board, I'll take one. And I mean, wow, this corner looks ridiculous. Whew. All right, I mean, I think that guy's already basically him. Um, Brandon Curtis, wow, also really, really good. I don't know though. I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards Melvin Nails. Ooh, actually, I don't know. He struggles to find the ball in the air, which means that he's not gonna get many picks. He's savvy, which isn't the best because you usually want aggressive with the ball in the air. I think I'm leaning more towards Brandon. We'll see if there's any D tackles before I make a decision. Caleb Griffey, that's a big D tackle. Already 23 though, and I wouldn't be using him this year. Kind of makes me not interested. Yeah, I think we go corner. I think that's a smart move. Brandon Curtis got a great corner. Hidden Dev, 95 speed, 95 XL. Holy, wow, that's insane. Keep in mind we don't have a second round pick. We traded that in our for Quinn Williams, which panned out pretty dang well. I mean, the guy had a really good year. But with this next pick, I think I am looking to replace a right guard, even though he's a young player. I mean, if we have the draft capital, we might as well. Um, I really like that left tackle. Ooh, this guy kind of fits. Combine is iffy. Really just looking at that bench press. I do think that you had other good traits, though. Yeah, you're pretty much good everywhere else, which does make me slightly interested. Your pass protectors, I don't expect you to be strong, and you aren't that weak. I'm kind of most interested in that left tackle right now. But a D tackle replacement would not be bad. Jalen Boss, he is 23 already, and he doesn't look really that good. I think we're taking this left tackle. He is said to be around um, a round 1 pick, and I mean he looks very, very good. A little worried about this pick, but honestly, I might try and trade down a little bit. Do I? Let's check these trades. That might be the smartest decision. If not, I'm taking Chris Patton. But I'm really worried that he's not going to pan out the way I want because I'm not really sure about him. It's not worth it. 42nd, get a third next year. First next year. First next year. Get a first and a second next year. That sounds very enticing. Pick up 2 seconds. I think this is the move. We don't need an offensive tackle right now. Let's go trade that down and let's go to our next pick. Okay, we are definitely looking for a linebacker or a defensive tackle. I don't believe we're going to find a offensive lineman this late. This is a good linebacker. Greg Lucas can move decently well. Kind of fits that run stopping trait, even though he's not a true run stopper. A later run stopper right here in Will Weaver can tackle very, very well. Can't move very well. Maybe a late pick I might take. I might spend with him. Any good run stoppers? No one with high block shed. Let's check offensive line real quickly. I don't believe we're going to be taking any because there's not going to be any options. Yep. Yeah, I think we can take that middle linebacker. Looks like a good player. Greg Lucas can move and can hit. Hidden. Wow. Great pick. He can run really fast. 87 speed. We might not even need that other linebacker anymore. Who do we just sign? Landon Roberts. He might not have a need. I really want Will Weaver anyways, still later on. Wow, did I just see 8-man coverage? James Dixon. Can't really move well, though. So, doesn't really seem like a good player. Wow. There's some good corners in this draft. Kevin Barnett also cannot move, and Alfonso Moore can move a little bit better. Taking a shot, though, I'm not really certain about that man coverage. But if it's high, it should be higher than C. Not finding any linemen. Probably not finding any D linemen either. That is not bad block shed, but not even worth taking. Honestly, we're corner or this linebacker right now, and every other pick doesn't really matter. James Dixon, we know we're guaranteed 8-man coverage, but he is not a great athlete. And Alfonso Moore might be the better. You know what? We have the room, but all the other numbers are pretty bad. Is James look better at anything? Could jump. One last look. Let's take him. 92 speed. It's not horrible. That is okay. Let's go get this linebacker. And I don't really know what else we need. Oh, I thought you got taken for a second. Thank gosh. Will Weaver. I was really interested in that tackling. Even if he doesn't pan out, he could be a middle linebacker for us. That's okay. I don't really know what other positions we're really interested in. I might draft a running back just as insurance still. This guy looks pretty good later on. ABC vision. It's pretty important. 88 speed, pretty good. Just taking some shots at this point. No real need to draft stud players right now. What else can we see that was interesting? A Fidelity was pretty cool. Quarterback's kind of crazy. I guess if Caleb gets hurt, kind of find someone who could step in. Josh Benedict doesn't seem bad. Austin Anderson. Sure. Austin Anderson, you'll be the quarterback. Backup quarterback. I like your measurables. Last pick. Let's just take an offensive lineman just to take one. Cannot hurt. Left guard, sure. Why not? Let's make the guys day. Spencer Jordan on the team. All right, draft recap. Alfonso Moore, not actually too horrible. Will Weaver, a pretty good player, and that running back is a pretty good player. All these picks were not as bad as we expected. Greg Lucas, 75 overall to start is insane. Let's move him to left outside linebacker. You're going to be starting. Without a doubt, starting. Looks like a great player. Might even make him a sub linebacker. And Brandon Curtis, 95 speed is insane. 90 change of direction. Jeez, this guy looks like a great player. Let's see his coverage abilities if we get there. Man and zone, both pretty decent. What a pick. All right, let's advance a week, and I will see you after cuts. Had to sign a tight end. Who better than Taysom Hill? quick look at the roster before we move on. We are absolutely stacked. I mean, this is a ridiculous team. So much talent on all positions. We are just looking great. I moved Kyle Gordon into the backup safety, so if one of those guys gets hurt, he will sub in. But this team is ridiculous. I think we're ready to go. I'll see you guys at mid-season. We are 5-2 again. Not sure entirely what that means. If we improved, if we didn't, but this team still looks dang good. We have some contracts. Kevin Jenkins, Kieran, Khalil Herbert, Michael Pierce. Doesn't actually seem like too many essential contracts to sign. Michael Pierce we might bring back if we have the cap. Same with Khalil Herbert, but these two guys are essential to get back. For Tevin a big deal, and he wants to come back. That is awesome. Kieran, really a cheap player. I mean, awesome. Does not cost a lot to keep him. Khalil Herbert, I would love for a 1-year deal, but only 1-year deal. I do not want. Okay, he declined. Michael Pierce, we'll see by the end of the season. We're probably gonna let him hit free agency, but the team looks good. Let's go to end of the season. All right, we are in playoffs with a first round bye. We lost only one game. That was the last game of the season, which stinks. But I mean, I don't care. We are 14-3. We had a great year. Caleb Williams played so well. I mean, I would honestly say that's an improvement. 5 less picks, 3 less touchdowns, and some more yards. Played a really good year. DeAndre Swift again, a dominant season. He's looking incredible in the Bears uniform. Khalil Herbert, um, I mean, not really great. 3.8. I was kind of expecting a little bit more. DJ Moore, Keenan, and Rome all played well. Rome just shy of 1,000 yards. That stinks. But three-headed monster here at wide receiver. Cole Kmet still playing well, despite having so many competition for getting the ball and targets. Played very well, though. Sacks up barely anything. Offensive line protecting very well. Let's see all these linebackers. Outside linebacker didn't play too much. But you got a pick. That's awesome. And 11 and 10 again. These guys are both popping. Michael Pierce with a really good year. Granderson a little bit less, but Michael Pierce now taking all the sacks away. I mean, this team is crazy. Still struggling to get interceptions, weirdly enough, but this team was very, very good. Let's see yearly awards. Caleb Williams second for MVP, so close. Did not win an offensive player of the year. He got 4th. DeAndre Swift at 8. Not even in the running for deep play. That is kind of insane. I didn't think that'd be even possible. No Bears. A little bit later at 7. That's okay. Caleb Williams, best quarterback. That's awesome. Hopefully, he improves a little bit more. DeAndre Swift again, top 5 in running back voting. Best wide receiver. Not seeing her name till later down. Rome and DJ Moore both make it. Offensive line, Tevin Jenkins and Kieran both make top 5. I don't see Mekhi Becton again. That stinks. I wish he made it back. Best line, Quinnen and Montez Sweat both make the top 10. Linebackers, we do not have any. Defensive backs, we do not have any. Best kicker, Kairos Santos, number 3. Looks like a great year, but it only really matters if we win the Super Bowl. We have 5 years, 3 years left after this one if we fail. Come on. Not much room for error. Playing the Vikings, this should be a game we win. Let's get into it. All right, same thing as last time. We were simming each quarter. Let's hope we are playing a little bit better. They drive down, don't do anything. We're up 7-3, moving the ball. Come on, get me a touchdown here. Get a field goal, that's okay. Up 13-3 in half, getting the ball. Come on, let's put them out. We are such a good team. Long drive, that basically seals it, in my opinion. Let's go to the next quarter. We are moving the ball well. That's a touchdown. That should be it. I mean, I don't see a way that they really come back from this. We are up 16. Just gotta really make them play slow. They are doing nothing right now. They're starting to move the ball in bunches right now. JJ McCarthy, Helm, they score. We are still up 8. Onside kick, we recover, and that is game. Let's go. We move on. Wow. All right, same thing as last game. I did realize I was playing on 8-minute quarters, which shouldn't really make a big difference. We still won. Maybe those games that we lost could have changed, but that is okay. We'll start simming. We get an early touchdown. They stop us and get a touchdown right back. 7-7 going into the second quarter. Come on. They drive down, get a touchdown. We are looking stagnant on offense. Going to half, kicking them the ball too. This is not looking good. Really need Caleb to start doing something. Down 13. 1 quarter to go. We go down to score. We need to stop here. We get it. We go down and get a touchdown. My gosh, this is going to happen again. It's going to be the same outcome. They have the ball. We won. We won. I think they missed a field goal. I didn't see it. Went by too fast. Can I see the plays? It doesn't show. I think they missed it. I think that's what happened. There's no way to check. I guess we could see player stats. See if they he missed it. Holy, they missed the field goal. That was a chip shot. Oh my gosh, we win by 1. We are in the Super Bowl against the Texans and CJ Stroud. He's a 99 overall. Come on, let's go. Let's go win this game. This is gonna be our Super Bowl to win. We are here in the Super Bowl. Wow, this is big. We receive. I do not know if I like that very much, but that is okay. Let's get going. Drive down, miss that extra point. Hopefully that doesn't come in to bite us in the rear end. We score again, up 13-0. They go down, get 3. They didn't score it in the half. That is great. 13-3 to start the half. They go down, get a touchdown, but we fire right back. 20-13. This is a close game. We have ball, I believe. We punt it away. 20-20. Go down, get a touchdown. That is game. We win a Super Bowl. Caleb Williams, first Super Bowl in a Bears uniform, only took 2 seasons. Wow. Caleb Williams, first Super Bowl, 2 seasons into the NFL, beating CJ Stroud. What a storyline. Oh my gosh. Hoist up that trophy. Let's go. We're 1-for-1 on rebuilds. Wow. That is awesome. See how Caleb played. 3 touchdowns, 200 yards, 1 pick. Khalil Herbert did not play well. Ooh, that means DeAndre Swift got hurt. He must have got hurt a little bit ago. That stinks. Hey, it's okay. We win. Cole Kmet, big game. Who got picked? TJ Edwards, and also got hurt. Wow, but let's go see who won Super Bowl MVP. Super Bowl MVP Caleb Williams. 2 years into the NFL, he wins an MVP. Bears are champions. Thank y'all for watching. We are 1-for-1 on rebuilds. That is amazing. We are going with another episode, rebuilding the Commander soon. But thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.